Hello, I'm Nikki Parsons from the specialist cross-country ski holiday company Nordic Challenge. I'm here on behalf of onsnow.co.uk to show you a few simple things that the novice skier can do to prepare themselves for their first cross-country ski holiday. In this video, I'm going to be talking about flexibility. Flexibility is important in your cross-country skiing for two main reasons. For those who are more advanced in their skiing, a more flexible skier performs better. They develop a very powerful style. But for the beginner, flexibility prevents injury. It's really important that you're flexible. When you fall, you do find your legs get into all sorts of strange positions. Of course, your heel is not attached to your ski, which allows the two skis to knit themselves together in spaghetti very cleverly, and your legs get stretched all over the place. The more flexible you are, the less likely you are to pull a muscle or strain a ligament. Somebody who can only extend their shoulder as far as their side won't get the full power out of this upper body powerhouse. So if you have been doing exercises where you've been working your shoulders and developing the strength in them, it's a good time to give them a good stretch afterwards to develop a good range of movement around that joint. To stretch your shoulder joint after you've been working it, just bring your arm gently across your body with your elbow at shoulder height and gently resting your lower forearm in your hand and just stretch it gently across your body. When you feel the stretch, just hold it there for about 20 seconds and then just relax that arm and shake it out. And pretty soon you'll find that you increase that range of movement to be able to use the full power of your arm in extension. With regards to injury prevention, flexibility is very important for the beginner, and especially in this area here, in your groin, these ligaments, which are your hip flexor muscle ligaments. These are the ones that are most often pulled in your first week skiing and can really wreck the time for you. At best, they just make your skiing sore and unpleasant, but at worst, you might find yourself having to take a couple of days off, and that can really destroy the enjoyment of that holiday for you. Why does this happen? This is because when you transfer your weight onto your leg, if you haven't transferred it fully, that leg can slip back away from you, pulling those ligaments. These ligaments have been working hard, bringing your leg backwards and forwards, and every time you stretch it back, that's really going to hurt if you forcibly slipped and torn them. So, how can we prevent that happening? We can really stretch these ligaments beforehand, in the months leading up to your holiday. You can do that after exercise when you're really nice and warm. So it can be when you've just got out of bed or when you've just got out of a nice warm bath. But remember, this is not a stretching exercise to do when you're cold. The way you do it is, if I'm stretching the ligaments at the top of my right leg, I put my toe just underneath my body so that my knee is directly underneath my hip. I then drop my knee down directly underneath my hip and I tuck my pelvis under so that I'm making a bow from my knee to my shoulder, with this groin region as the apex of the bow. And as I increase that apex area by just gently tucking my bottom under and rounding the bow, I'll feel that stretch in that hip region. As soon as you feel the stretch, just hold it for 20 seconds and release it. And if you stretch that every day in the months leading up to your holiday, it will really help you prevent that nasty flexor ligament strain. Continue the stretching at the end of each of your skiing days as well, and that'll help you really feel good by the end of the week and prevent those nasty aches and pains.